They shouldn't be in this brush since the Wukong showed early, so we should be good to just make it into lane. Alright, so in a lane like this, we just want to make sure we have the push early and take the brush so that I can harass from the brush, and it's like way harder for them to see me. He already uses Q, so I'm not worried about him doing anything to me. Just make sure we're autoing. Just want to have the push going a little bit. Nice, dodge the Q. Okay, I don't need to push anymore. We can just walk up. But I don't want to give him brush advantage, and I don't want to use my ward yet, so I'm walking over to this side and repositioning. I don't have any more damage, so just taking whatever trade I can get. Get a W on his exit trade. Okay, and then we can ward here too. Nice. Have really good control of the wave, and they've already used all of their potions, so they're actually in pretty deep shit. I'm just constantly walking at the AD carry, so he's worried about me throwing spells. But I'm not throwing any spells until minion's low, and I feel like he's going to walk up for it. And then we can just put pressure on the turret. See their jungler on the other side. Can auto attack and use my W there since he wants to get the cannon. He's always going to walk up like that. Okay, my debuff's off. Oh, I fucked up. Need to pay closer attention to the minions. Can pot up and recover most of that HP, but yeah, the minions actually got stuck over there. Can use another W here. Look for a Q on the AD. I'm not going to go for the third stack though, because then I'll get tagged and they can swing back around and fight me. Okay, retake the brush. Make sure we juke out the Q. Constantly walking him, as you can kind of see. Just looking for any W's that I can. Their jungler should be walking down here, so I need to make sure I pot up so I'm full HP. Or as close to it as I can possibly get. They're out of sustain already, so they're going to be struggling right now. He should have pressure, and we shouldn't need to walk over. I'm gonna dump exhaust on him and just go for the AD. There's not any way for me to get out now, so just kind of need to do as much damage as possible. AD carry was too slow on his flash. He shouldn't even be walking like this because the enemy jungler had already given up the scuttle crab, so he is basically just like killing himself for free. That was super poorly played by him. And now all of the pressure that we got kind of gets erased, which is a little bit frustrating. I can tell you all those got used. Fortunately, the AD carry didn't get any kills, but still in like a not great spot. It's okay. Our champion comes online and team fights really hard. Since they have a lot of melee champions that want to dive in, we'll almost always get a lot of opportunities to AoE people down. How do you feel about the Braum matchup? It's fine. I mean, Braum is really bad into your champion. And you just need to be cognizant of not throwing in your ult to a Braum wall. I think that's pretty easy to do, though. It's not a real big ask. Should be fine here. I don't even know if I need to flash here. Just auto-attacking whoever I can. Nice, got a lot of return damage. Might have him anyway. And at least fireball that guy. Holy moly, it's just always a party down here. Dude, we're smurfing. Alright, Lash and TP on that too. Okay, so first item, we'll just get Sork Shoes here. Spell Pen is never a bad stat on this champion. This guy's trolling too. He went Glacial Shroud first item, so that should be really easy to kill the Braum. Can I get some finger guns? Sure, Flares. What's up? Don't know if anyone asked this, but have you already seen what Riot said regarding the complaints? I think they just said nothing again. Like they said, we work on it, ook ook. But like every system that Riot's ever implemented is shit, and the biggest problem I have with like a lot of the like anti-grief shit is that they're doing it as a response to like a Reddit thread. I think when you have a company who doesn't like do things proactively and only does things reactively when like there's insane outcry, that instantly is a red flag to me. That's my thoughts on it. I think you're a shitty company if you do everything reactively. So I have no reason to like have faith that like they can do things, they can implement like good tools and systems that will actually work. So I don't think it matters. But I already said that like originally when Voyboy made like the video and shit, right? Like I already said like I don't think it matters. Okay, well that guy's literally 30% HP now, so hog. Just dive them. Cool, we hit 6 too. Gonna ult here just so it bounces 3 times and debuffs them. Bro, you gotta come to us. What are you doing? I was really unlucky. For some reason that targeted a minion. It's definitely not supposed to do that. Oh, I just fucked up too. I used my relic on the wrong thing. Alright, well I just lost like a lot of HP for no reason because I'm trolling. Can use the E to at least bounce this and get it pushing again. The Braum can look for a play on us again. It's a little bit hard to punish if he overreaches. Can potentially look for a W here. I'll just try to get any damage I can in. Can E right here to make it bounce. Getting okay pressure here. My ult will actually come up at like a pretty reasonable time too, so if we keep them pushed in and the jungler eventually shows up, we might be able to just turn the fight. Jungler's down here. Okay, well, that's jungler flash. Not really too much more I can do there. I don't have flash up. Let's see here. I want a Ruby Crystal for sure. And we'll just get a Dark Seal because we can't afford an Amp Tome. Because I just want as much AP as possible in this lane. Yeah, he used heal there. Ah, the Derek Seal. Should push this next wave just so we can get a good reset in. At least we ended up getting the Rift Herald and the waves pushing into the turret. I don't really have like a lot of options to do anything on the map though. So I think what I'm gonna do is just walk over here and try and do the scuttle and hope it goes well. I should have this. Okay, at least I got some gold. Not terrible. Can ward over here, see if the Kane's ever walking over. Extra gold is never a negative. Okay, I have exhaust and a lot of HP here, so I kind of just want to walk forward and have them jump on me, and then dump all of my damage to burn it back on them. Perfect. Got the ult bouncing on everybody. Should be just like a one fight. Nice. The passive is on them again. Perfect. Got the kill. Well played. There we go. That was super great. The kick actually allowed my ultimate to be bouncing the entire time and do a ton of damage. We've always been a lot stronger. Jungler just doesn't pay attention to the lane states very well, but it's fine. We're getting all of the turrets right here in really good shape. Want to get the dragon too. Like, even though they're getting kills, they're losing so hard in terms of pressure that it's fine. And just dump exhaust on him. Oh man, I missed. That sucks. Oh, that was super bad by me. That should have definitely been a kill. The flash stun gives me the second stack, and then I can E afterwards. I do need to take a reset right now, though. Oh, that's a problem. Just had my reset screwed. I think my reset might make this dragon really, really hard. I needed to get that kill. Fairly poorly played by me. There's a good chance this dragon is uncontestable. We'll see, though. Leandry's is definitely the move first. I think I just want to go through bottom and then push up. I put a green ward down there just in case we lose vision, but I think this dragon is most likely gone. And I would say it's mostly my fault that it's gone, because I didn't hit the Q. I am, however, down to take a fight afterwards. They walked away from that like pretty immediately. Sure, but we're literally doing this on vision, so it seems kind of stupid. I'd rather just go to mid. Just go to mid and start pressuring this turret. Might be able to actually go for 2 if they misdefend. That's a really good amount of damage. I didn't even keep sieging. I think it's silly to not keep pressuring after a huge chunk like that, but whatever. Team game, unfortunately. I'm on ult right here. Just get as much damage off as I possibly can. Should be a lot of passives proccing too. Alright, 2 for 3, and we get blue buff on our jungler, Pog. Okay, let's get this. Almost at Leandry's also, since we picked up the kill. Most important thing is to make sure we have really good fights around the dragons. I'm really, really strong actually in this game, and the enemy team permanently has to dive, so I'm just gonna actually go back now that we got a turret and get my Leandry's. That's fine. But yeah, they will take a lot of damage from me, especially now that I have Leandry's. Just be able to crush them. If I have people standing in front of me and I'm able to ult and then E to have it bounce like 2 or 3 players, we will run over them in fights. Like, I almost basically solo killed somebody in that last fight, and I didn't even get anything besides R off. And we're actually really tanky, because I went the overgrowth bone plating, And all your items are going to have health in it. So you're going to actually have a lot of extra HP that normally you don't have on like most mages. Need to do one more wave before we can actually go for the Rift Herald. He moved too early. But it's fine, I'll just push the wave myself. Never say no to some farm. Saw the Braum around here, so the likelihood that there's wards here is pretty high. That's why I'm running a sweeper. Gonna have a fight over this, but it's fine. Like we're in really good shape to have a fight. I'm gonna stand like kind of on the side just in case they try to come through this concave. And all on that, it should start like bouncing and shit. Oh, I'm gonna exhaust him just so he doesn't do enough damage to kill anybody. I don't think we can keep going here. I think it's pretty unlikely. Still end up securing the Rift Herald, and they're missing a ton of HP, so it gives us the option to push here. Should just use Rift. Nice, well played by my Zed. He actually ended up picking up a kill. That might mean that we have the option to keep pushing more than one turret. I probably shouldn't have used Exhaust, though, on the Lissandra. She doesn't actually do any damage. She didn't even target a player. She actually targeted herself. Yeah, see. Able to get 2 turrets off of that. Okay, we'll start scooting back. And just stun combo anyone that shows up. Need to take a reset. In the end, I'm not even really convinced that the inhibitor was worth it, just because we leave ourselves open to a dragon. Might actually just be better to stay on the map, use the vision that we have, and just do this. Yeah, they're like moving kind of slow anyway, so this should be ours. I want to get out of here as fast as possible, so we're just going to dump our combo and immediately channel back. Yeah, Braum shield stopped my ult. Normally Blastoise feels a little bit better, but I'm going to prioritize having health in this game, especially since I'm a bit under-leveled. So I'm going to get the Ruby Crystal, Amptome parts of the Rylai's Crystal Scepter now. So now the goal should just be to get vision in the top side. Play around Baron pressure and the top turret is basically what we want to do. What I want to do is mostly play around the vision that I already have established and try to keep the Braum from getting over here to get vision down. I don't want to pop this yet because I'm scared that it'll alert them to where I'm standing. So we'll ward over the wall. Seems as if I am standing on wards. Gonna get a ton of damage on them though, as you can kind of see from all the ults going off. That should be a one fight. Yeah, easy game, easy life. Can do better now. See, even though they jumped on me, get all that damage off, I literally like killed all of them. So it's completely fine in those kinds of circumstances. Oblivion Orb not good. I could actually do it right here and it wouldn't be terrible. In fact, I actually am gonna do it. Doesn't seem like most of them are building a magic resist, so I'm willing to go for a double pen. Brian gets so much AD. His AD is a little bit on the higher side. I would definitely agree with that. Okay, so now we have the Baron. Shift all the vision to the bottom side. Okay, my teammate is TPing into this, so I need to start running over to this, because this is going to get silly really fast. My Zed is dumping all of his spells on a Wraith camp while his team is getting chased across the map. Alright, they didn't kill anybody there, so we can just push in top. Well, actually, we could just push in mid. Yeah, I mean, I was just playing for kills right there. I don't need my ult for any other fight, right? So might as well just dump it into the ADC. You'll probably try to dash on somebody, so just trying to keep myself mentally ready for that. Okay, it's time to leave now. I'm holding on to my stun, just in case the Kayn gets too crazy. I don't have Baron recall, but it's fine. Fortunately, we're gonna have like a huge power trough right here while we build towards either Void Staff or Rylai's. It's probably just Rylai's though. Not that it particularly matters. I probably should have actually bought a potion here, because this is probably the end of the game. Just push down mid. Whenever you go for sieging, it's always helpful to have words on the sides. You see if anyone's trying to flank. The Wukong's right here. I got my ult off, so I don't actually care what happens now. My ult is bouncing on everybody, so I will win the fight 100% after that. That's why I was okay just locking up and letting them go on me. I'm super tanky, so I always guarantee that my R will go off, which is basically the only thing that matters. Is Transcendence worth it if you're only going to have 10% CDR? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, none of the other runes are really that great. Celerity, the movement speed's too low of a number.